Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So today is going to be part 3 of a 3-part series, and this is the third part of life balance. I'm going to give you a different perspective on life balance, and I'll tell you why. Uh, Recently, I've been actually listening to myself a lot more, and I've been in the here and now, and that's what I've been doing. Go watch my short that I did when I was walking 5.5 miles today. I could lay down and then veg on the couch and just watch TV, but I didn't because I wanted to make sure that even if I take a step or two back, then I'm also taking a step or two forward. So it's in the here and now. And if you're in the here and now, or you're being mindful, or you're aware of your or everything that's going on right now, you can actually live in the moment and make decisions that will benefit the future. Remember, reminiscing the past is not the best of times. You can remember things. Believe me, you can remember things. But if that's all you do, then you can't really focus on the future. You can't really focus on being the best that you are, having that mind-body balance. So, okay, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so that way you can get notified every time a new video comes on board. Over 100 videos, over 100 short videos. Hit the like button if you like this topic. This is again part three of life balance. And if you have any suggestions, I'll be more than happy to talk about it. Put the topics in the comment section, and that'll be great. So, again, life balance, right? For me, life balance begins in the here and now. It is what it is. Look, remember the last video, and there's a short video, and I think there's a video before that. I've told you, my dad was diagnosed with cancer. He and after surgery and after chemo, recently that cancer, they figured out that the cancer spread. So he can do either I think it's dialysis every 3 weeks, and then that'll extend his life a little bit longer, or he doesn't have to do anything. So he's chosen to live out his life, go back to El Salvador and live out his life, the rest of his life. And so it's hard because, especially with everything else, right? And you got to think, I'm teaching 2 classes in psychology at University of Phoenix. I'm doing my job as a special ed teacher at an elementary school here. I'm also doing my credential program as well. And so at the same time, I'm trying to help my parents as much as they can, so that way they can get everything taken care of. I'm doing these videos. I'm doing the shorts. Believe me, I have to be in the present, because if not, then I'm not going to have life balance. Then I'm going to get sick. I don't want to get sick. I'm already working towards getting to an ideal weight where I can actually live my life optimally. And so for me, remember, my stretch goal is 210. Or actually, my stretch goal is 200. My goal is 210. I've actually gone up because it's been a pretty stressful few weeks. I mean, it's hard. I mean, I haven't even shaved my head. I mean, the beard, yeah, I let it grow out, but I haven't even shaved my head. I usually have a shaved head for most of the times, most of these videos. And so, but I'm trying to be in the present moment because I realize that if I try to be in the future, then the way that I'm looking at things gets convoluted, gets a little messy, a little murky. If I try to reminisce the past, and believe me, I've been reminiscing. My dad's my rock. My dad is the person that taught me how to do a lot of the things. He taught me how to fix a car. He taught me not to be afraid of fixing things. He taught me how to help people by being a provider. He taught me selflessness because he was in one job for over 30 years doing the same thing. And he was providing for us, right? My brother is graduated with his bachelor's, and he's going for a teaching credential as well. I'm doing this, done with multiple degrees because I'm a glutton for punishment. I love education. I love the knowledge, and that knowledge that I have gained, I'm using it in the here and now. And remember, this is going to be the key word for some of these videos. I'm using it in the here and now to help you. So it's difficult, but I'm here, and it aches, but I'm here, and it's hard, but I'm here, and here and now, because I could look in the future and start thinking about what ifs, and I can look in the back and reminisce about the times that I haven't spent with him, the things that I haven't done with him, and again, I won't be able to make the decisions that I'm making right now. And it's hard to make those decisions. Believe me, it's hard. And so, I know that some of you can relate. So, life balance means being in the here and now. Life balance means having mind-body balance. And how do you get that? Well, here and now. Remember, I've said it in another video. You make a list of the things that you think you may forget, but they're still giving you stress because you think you forgot something and you're giving yourself stress. Get yourself a notebook, get yourself a pad and a pen, and write down things that you're thinking about. And I don't mean essays. A list of things that you're thinking about, and write down what you want to work on and prioritize it. Because you have prioritized it in your brain, right? Your mind, and you have prioritized it already. So do that. So that way, what's going to happen is, and again, I'm going to speak in a psychology term, your mind, if it knows, and I'm talking about as if the mind is alive, but the brain is alive, right? But the mind, if you know that everything is written down, or most of the things are written down, you're not going to be focusing on those things because you know that they're there and you can find them written down. Believe me, that's one of the biggest things that people don't realize, that if you write things down and you have them in a notebook or have them in your phone. Believe me, I have lists on my phone that I want to do. I don't know if I can get it out in time and I can show you a quick picture, but I have notes, I have lists, and look, if you can see it, and I don't think you can, but no. I have a list on YouTube topics. I have a list on places to visit in California. I have a list on a project that I want to work on, so that way our youth can actually showcase what they have learned digitally. Stay tuned. I have a list about doing taxes. I also have a list about must-use websites. So anyways, I have a list. So you know what? I don't worry about forgetting things. And if I do, then I write it down. And guess what? I can be here and now. I can be here in the present. I can focus on what's going on with my dad. I can support my mom. I can support my family. I can do a lot of different things. Yes, I may be stressed. Times, stress, you'll always be stressed. Believe me. But remember in another video what I said? That's simple. And see how much I've calmed down? That's simple. Breath in, and you watch your breath coming in, and you hold it for a few seconds as much as you can, and then breath out. And you'll see a big difference. And after a little bit, breath in, and you hold it. Breath out, and you let it out. And you're even more. You see how it's going down. It's like it's mellowing me out. It's balancing my mind and my body. Oxygen is very important. Being mindful and watching your breath go in and holding it and watching it going out can be very important in getting your mindset the right way. And I can hold it a little bit longer, but I'm not. You see what I mean? So now it's calm. And I can tell you that simple breathing exercise, if you do it at least 3 times, in, you hold it for a few seconds, 5 seconds maybe, 5 seconds, more if you're up to it, and then you breathe out. And you watch your breath go in, and you watch your breath go out. And believe me, your mind will be very focused and very sharp after that. People call it, it's psychological term. They call it just breathing exercises. It's meditation. It's focus, breathing. It's called a lot of different things. But again, it helps you keep you in the here and now. And that's the main part, having you in the here and now. Because you want to make the decisions using the data and using your support system and using everything that you gather all around in real time. A lot of the times we make decisions based either on past events, which a lot of the times we don't really need to do that, or we don't want to do that, or we kind of start thinking too much into the future, that we tend to think that if we work a certain way, that we will get there, right? Positive psychology, positive thinking is great, but it works better when you're doing it real time, here and now. So right now I'm combining psychology, counseling, meditation, deep breathing, mind-body balance. It's simple, but it takes time to practice. So that's the reason why I wanted to talk to you about life balance part 3. Right? 3. Don't be in the past. You can go back and remember things. And if they're very important, again, what do? You write it down so your brain doesn't have to think that it has to store or it has to do something special for you not to forget. And then you just get bogged down. You don't want to be too much in the future because, again, the future hasn't happened yet, right? And why are you going to worry about something that hasn't happened yet? Start building it now, here. Start building the blocks, the foundation, back on basics. now, here. Stay here. Don't go, don't go backwards. Stay here, because here is where your optimal level of success takes place. Again, the here and now is where your optimal level of success takes place. So, look at that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button for any new videos that are coming to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button if you like this. Check out the series. I'm going to have to go and rename the other ones Part 1 and Part 2 because this is Part 3. Realize that we overthink things. We overcomplicate things. But if you're in the here and now, this is where your success will come from. Till next time, Back on Basics.